Hi, my name is Rob Schwartz. I'm a hypnotist specializing in something called a between lives soul regression, which is a way that you can find out what you planned for this lifetime before you were born and how you're doing in terms of fulfilling your plan. I'm also the author of 3 books, the premise of which is that we plan our lives, including our biggest challenges, before we're born. And in the books, I explore true stories of why people planned pretty much every kind of common challenge we encounter here in the Earth School. So the intention of my work is to give deeper meaning and purpose to suffering that to many people appears not to have any deeper meaning or purpose. I've had the pleasure and the honor of being a guest on Irene's podcast more than once, and I love her podcast. I love what she's doing. I think it's bringing a lot of much needed light and love into our world, a lot of expanded understanding, a lot of healing and spiritual nourishment and upliftment. Irene is a wonderful and gifted podcast host. She asks a lot of very insightful, incisive, penetrating questions. Not the usual sort of questions I get in a podcast interview, and I've done many of them, so I have quite a basis for comparison. She's extremely knowledgeable about spiritual matters and spiritual principles in the afterlife and what we're doing here in the Earth School. And yet she conducts the podcast with and through and from the heart. There's tremendous feeling in her work. And it's this combination of mind and heart, intellectual understanding and heart-based understanding that I think makes her such a special and wonderful podcast host. So Irene, keep doing what you're doing. We're glad that you're here, and you are very much needed and appreciated.